Hey guys, and welcome back to this year's What I Got My Kids for Christmas. So this is a video that I do every year. Typically it's a lot earlier than now. However, we just had our 7th baby, and so I've been a little bit behind on getting videos out, but especially this one. So I'm hoping that this is still a helpful video for you guys to get some good ideas for Christmas gifts, because we have so many children at various ages and levels of development. I'm hoping that this gives you some good ideas for your kiddos or for your nieces, nephews, anybody that you might need to buy a gift for in your life. Alright, so I am actually going to start with my oldest. My oldest is 14, and the ages of my kids go all the way down to newborn. So, like I said, if you're looking for ideas, here's your video. Now, one of his gifts has not come in yet, and so I will just tell you guys what that is. Each of our kids are getting 4 things from us. Typically in the past, up until like a year or 2 ago, we have always done a 3-gift Christmas that is based off of the 3 gifts of the wise men brought, and they represent each item. Gold is something of great worth, frankincense and myrrh are something of spiritual value, and something to wear on your body. However, like I said, in the past year or 2, we've kind of strayed away from that just a little bit. And now we are giving our kids 4 gifts for Christmas. Obviously, the meaning of Christmas is very much spoken about in our home. And so just because we don't do the 3-gift thing anymore doesn't mean that we are any less Christ-focused at Christmas. So, okay, so let's get into what I got my 14-year-old. So the first thing that he asked for was this book. It is the second one in the series. He has really enjoyed Chuck Black. He is a fantastic author. He is also a Christian author, and we heard him speak at the Teach Them Diligently conference in May, and absolutely totally enjoyed that conference session. But this is the second one in this series. He's written several different book series, and we have the Kingdom Dawn series as well. But he has really enjoyed this. This is great for your older teen kiddos. But to go along with it, I also grabbed him this New Morning Mercies for Teens devotional from Paul David Tripp. So there is obviously just a normal version of this one, but I wanted to get him the teen version. And so this is just something he can read through daily, like it says, daily devotional. And so I grabbed him that to go along with this book. The next thing is something that he saw when we were out shopping one day. He is definitely to that age and stage where sometimes he's going to know what some of his Christmas presents are. And this was actually in the clearance aisle at Walmart. He has always been a huge Jurassic Park and Jurassic World fan, and I don't know, he saw this and was like, oh my gosh, I want that. This is a child who literally, he has the hardest time trying to figure out what to even ask for birthdays, Christmas, whatever. He never asked for anything. So I was like, you really want that? Like, why do you want that? And he was like, yeah, I really do. And I was like, okay, well, I will put it up for Christmas for you. So I grabbed that for him. All right, so the next thing that was on his list is actually this Hagrid's Hut Lego set. He still really enjoys a good Lego set, and he is trying to collect all of these that he can. So I grabbed that one. And then his 4th present that is not here yet is actually a board game that he has wanted for quite some time. It is the Memoir 44 game. It is a World War II board game that is a strategy game, and like I said, he's wanted it for a while, and he actually probably has no clue that that's something he's getting. So that will be a surprise for him. Okay, so as I mentioned, this son, he's 12 and he loves to draw and create. He's actually really, really into creating card games right now, like his own trading cards. And so a lot of what he asked for actually goes along with that. But before I get to that, I will go ahead and share this one. So he is really into World War II, World War I, just war history in general, and always has been really. And so there is this company called General Gems, and it's very much like Legos, except his stuff is mostly like World War II related. And so I did get him one of those sets. So the one that I got him is actually a D-Day one, with the boat and everything. And so that is the first thing that I got him. The next thing that I got him is, the stuff that is card making supplies. So there's actually something missing from this. There is some hologram top paper that is not in this yet. It hasn't come in yet. It has been ordered. But this paper did come in. This is just cardstock. So that he can print his cards on it. He actually creates them on Canva and then prints them. And I don't know, he has like a whole system. It's actually really cool. So I got him a pack of cardstock. I also got him this thing right here is a crimper. It's a paper crimper. So this actually, I wish it wasn't pinkish purple, but that's the only color it came in. So this is actually really cool. This is for actually creating the packs that his cards go in, like the card packs, the packaging, to make the crimping on the side of the packaging so it looks a little more, quote, legit. So I got him that paper crimper. I also got him a much nicer, like really sharp metal ruler. And got him an X-Acto knife, as well as a cutting mat. And this one's like really thick. It is self-healing, which means like if you cut into it, it's going to close back up, which is pretty cool. So I got him that. And that is his card making supplies. And then I got him a couple of books. He asked for Mooses with Bazookas. This is just a fun, like silly, zany book of different stories that is done by the author of the Green Ember series, and he has been asking for this one, so I got him that, as well as I got him this ESV thin line Bible that is large print. He needed a new one, and so I just grabbed him that. It is just your basic run-of-the-mill ESV translation Bible. And then the last thing, I'm just going to put it together. I got him some acrylic dual tip markers, and then this part is kind of a joke. I got him this Kelsey mix cereal. I saw this randomly at Target and I grabbed it for him. It's a joke because he actually is not a fan of the Kelsey brothers at all, football wise. And so he's going to be like, seriously? When he opens this, he will get it. It'll be fun to see him open this. But anyway, it's a very odd mix of flavors. But anyway, I just thought it would be funny and silly to get him kind of like a gag gift. He will love it. And that's why I'm going to wrap it with the markers. So there's something serious in there as well. So that is what my 12, almost 13-year-old is getting for Christmas. All right, so the next one is another son. This one is 11, and he is not going to look like he has very much stuff at all. That's because most of his stuff is pretty small in size, but also I spent a little bit more on his stocking than what I did some of my other kids. So this is what I got him. Okay, so this child loves Dude Perfect, and so I got him this tabletop roll game. It says roll your way to victory, and it is just, you just put it on the end of the table and just roll the ball. I'm sure they will have a blast with that. This is also a very active child who loves games, like loves to be active, loves games. And so he's actually getting 2 games in this, in his presence. So the next thing that I got him, speaking of games, is this one. He really wanted this. He kept asking for it, so I grabbed it for him. And then I also grabbed him a new Bible as well. He wanted one that was a little more grown up. He has a children's Bible right now. This one's actually really cool. It has just this emblem on it, a cross emblem embossed on it, and it is a large print thin line as well. And the other book I got him to go along with that is actually this one. It's Great to Be a Guy. God Has a Plan for You and Your Body. It's just about like body changes and stuff like that. And so I got that to go along with this. And then this is something he's going to be really excited about. It's so crazy to me also. So these boxes are really small. But they were not cheap. And so it's just, I don't know. I actually expected the boxes to be a little bit bigger. But he loves carving. Like he wants to learn how to do different wood carving and whittling and things like that. And I've gotten him one of the soapstone sets before, but this time I wanted to actually get him a wood carving set. So the first thing I got as part of it are these no-cut gloves in a kid's size because he has fairly small hands. And so I grabbed those. Mom's got to have the safety in there. And then I got him this starter kit that is a whittling starter kit. So I did go ahead and get this brand. It was one that seemed to be a little better of a brand in regards to whittling. It does come with a couple of little whittling knobs here. You can see them on the front better right here. And it comes with blocks of wood, and the instructions, I believe the instructions are actually through a QR code to watch a video on how to carve. But to go along with that, I got him another box of just the wood so that he can do, so this one has 7 more blocks of wood in different sizes so that he can carve a few different things. So I think this will be great to keep his hands busy and his mind learning a new skill. So I actually really cannot wait to see what he creates with this. So yeah, so there is a QR code. It says free tutorials, patterns, tips, and tricks. So I think he's going to have a lot of fun with that. And that is something that he will not be expecting to get, but I know he will absolutely love. All right, so now we are on to my daughter who is 10. And she is a very creative type. So her gifts are along that vein. So the first thing is, again, it's just really small. Her stuff looks really small, but that's just the nature of what type of things that she likes. So the first thing I got her is this mini karaoke machine. So she has had a karaoke machine before. It was actually for younger kids, so she outgrew it, but she absolutely loves it. She loves to play around and perform, and the kids perform together. And this I thought was really cool because it's kind of more like a Bluetooth speaker, but it can connect to our iPad so she can read the words on there when she's doing her karaoke. And it comes with 2 microphones. The next thing that I got her is, this is all kind of together. So how many of you that were in middle school in the late 90s remember these. Oh my word. These were huge when I was in middle school. These jelly roll pens, and you could draw on black paper with them. So I know she's going to love that. She loves things like that. She loves, like I said, to draw and write and create. And so I got her a pack of jelly rolls with the black paper, as well as some dual tip acrylic markers like my other son. And to go along with that, I got her this hand lettering book. It says it's for kids. I'm hoping that it is kid friendly. It looks like it is. So it's going to teach her how to do all the different hand lettering. And I think she is going to love that. This will be actually really, really perfect for the winter, especially. I love having things like this to engage my kids during the winter, especially. The next thing that I got her is this polymer clay earring kit. So this is something that she has wanted to learn how to do. She already makes earrings, just using charms and like the little earrings and stuff that you buy at like Hobby Lobby and things like that. But this will kind of take it up a notch, and I think she will really, really enjoy doing polymer clay. And it comes with everything that she needs to get started with that. So there is that. And then the last thing are her books. Well, this one kind of isn't really a book. It kind of is. But I got her a new, more grown-up Bible. And hers looks like this in the front. Just like my son that had the one with the cross embossed on it. Hers looks like this on the front. And it's another large print thin line ESV Bible. So I got her that, as well as this right here. So again, it's like a more creative little book thing, where she can create the clothing for for the girls in this. One of her friends actually had this, and she went nuts over it, and so I just grabbed it for her. So that is what she is getting. Okay, so my next kiddo is another daughter. She is 7, and she loves to create things as well, but she also loves to do imaginary play still. And as long as my kids are doing imaginary play really, really well, I want to really encourage that. And one of the things that they love to do is play store, and she gets really, really into it. She loves to play office and store and all the things. And so I wanted to get her a cash register to play with, but I kept finding that all of them were kind of like really little kiddish. She is 7, which is still fairly young, but I wanted it to look a little bit more legit. Oddly enough, the Little Talks cash register is actually the one that ended up looking a bit more realistic. And so I actually got her that. It came in this box, and I'm obviously not going to get it out, so I will pop up a picture. But I think she is absolutely going to flip over this. Actually, I know she will. This will get played with so much. I can already tell. So I grabbed her that. The next thing that I got her was this Go Glam Nail Studio. This is going to be very loved as well. So they love to play spa and do their nails and things like that. And I just thought that this would just be an easy way for her to do that. It has like these little nail wraps and things like that she can put on nails. And she's going to love that. And then the next thing that I got her, this is kind of together. It was pretty cheap, and so I just put those together. But this is a more creative thing. She also loves to craft and create. So I got her this thing of Model Magic that is like this foamy air dry clay that she can create things with. And this Squishmallow jewelry kit. She actually got one of these for her friend for a birthday present and thought it was really cute. So I grabbed another one when I saw it on sale. So, and then for her book, I actually got her this paint by sticker for kids. This is another thing that she can create and have fun with. And I think she will really, really love that. So this next kiddo is actually my 5-year-old son, and he is obsessed with all things outdoors, specifically landscaping. All things landscaping, construction, all the things. So he is always helping with yard work and things like that. And so I needed to give that explanation before I show you what I got him. I'm actually pretty excited about it. He's gonna flip. Okay. So I got him, it is corded, okay? You can't even see it in the whole frame. So this is a mower. There it is. This is a mower, trimmer, edger. Okay, so the little mower, you can literally push it one-handed. It basically uses a weed trimmer as a makeshift mower, and also it can convert into the trimmer, and then, like I said, the edger. He's gonna freak out. He is absolutely going to love this. And so, yeah, it plugs in. It is not battery powered, but this was my thought process with this, is that he loves to help my husband mow. He will help him do the push mower and things like that. And he loves to do yard work. He also has a toy lawnmower, has had several. However, he's outgrowing them because he's on his way to being 6. He's tall for his age, all the things. He is outgrowing them. And all the ones now are either $50 for a fake Husqvarna one, which he has had previously. And it broke over the years. And if I'm going to spend $50 on a fake mower, I'm going to spend $50 on one that actually kind of works and I feel comfortable with him using, because when you use this as a mower, the actual like weed trimmer inside that's cutting the grass, it's covered by the little mower thing. So I just figured $50 for a fake one, $50 for one that actually can get some work done. He's going to feel so big having his own mower. So I got him that, and he will flip out on Christmas. The next thing I got was a really good deal. The last time I looked, I don't even know if you can still get this, but this is the Matchbox Action Drivers Epic Construction Yard. So this, it makes all kinds of noises and all the things. It's actually really, really cool. And I got this thing for like $19. I just could not pass that up because, like I said, he's very into, that's pretty loud. He's very into construction. And then the next things are actually fairly small because obvious reasons here. But I got him this Seek and Find sticker pad from Melissa and Doug as something for him to do, an activity for him to do. And I also got him, he is getting his first real Bible. So I got him the ESV Children's Bible. I did get it in hardback. My thought process was that it would hold up a little better for him. But he loves camouflage stuff. So I actually got him a Bible cover to go with it. And he will love that. So that is what my 5-year-old got. And then last but not least is my newborn. So for my newborn, it's pretty easy for obvious reasons. I got him a couple of books. I got him Big Red Barn, as well as The Good Night Train. So we used to have this as a board book, and I actually could have sworn that I ordered the board book of this again, but here it is as a hardback. So I got Good Night Train for him. The next thing I got were these Itsy Ritsy blocks. It's 10 sensory blocks, balls, and friends. So they're like really soft and kind of squishy. And so I got those for him. And then I got him just a couple of sleepers that he can grow into. They're in 6 months. And he didn't have like a ton of clothes in 6 months. So I got him those. Look how cute that is. Target had these on an awesome sale. They're originally only $8 anyway, but they were like 40% off on Black Friday. So I did get those two. And that is what he got for Christmas. So this is all of my 7 kids Christmas presents. I will put links to a list down below of any of these things that you might want to go look up and find for the kiddo in your life. And I hope that this video was helpful and that you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a blessed day. Thanks so much, guys.